Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the Texans on 3, Texans on me. As you can see tonight, by myself in this beautiful house. But guess what? All my guys are doing good and they're well. And we'll be here for a long time. We're going to be here for a good time. So let's get straight into it, man. Yeah. Anyways, man, how is my audience doing, man? How's everybody doing? What's going on with everybody, man? Shout out to my boy Chill Will, man. First one in the comments, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Texas on 3. Oh man, look, I don't really want to harp on. I don't want to harp on this game. We just got our ass kicked, and I can't even say. Oh, I already cussed. Damn. The game we lost on Monday night. Number one, we had to stay up hella late. That was disrespectful, and for whatever reason, we just don't do good against that division in general. Now I know we got a game coming up this Sunday, and it's looking like we're gonna win, and it's looking like this offense may do what it's supposed to do, or what it did do against two lowly favorite teams. Excuse me. However, I will say this: I'm very, very optimistic about this team going forward. I also feel like the more we keep putting the band-aids on this boo-boo, the worse it's gonna get. It won't have a chance to heal. You're gonna lose some of your fan base. You're gonna have some people who's gonna opt out of their season tickets. I really hate that we're wasting this good Super Bowl caliber defense. Like, I just really, really hate it. As I've been paying attention to the comments, a lot of people are on this bandwagon of let's get rid of Nick, let's fire Nick. Nick's the problem. Nick's this, Nick's that. I'm here to tell you, people, no one wanted this job when he took the job. When he took this job, yes, there were a lot of questionable moves. Yes, you had 2 one-year head coach stints. We all know that David Culley was a lame duck from the day we signed him. I've never seen a head coach I've never seen a guy get a head coaching job that had no prior head coaching experience, no coordinator experience. Like hell, John Harbaugh was a special team coach when he got hired in Baltimore. He was a coordinator, but then you fire him. I guess you was trying to tank, but you fire him. You go to Lovey. Lovey's, surprised he got the job. Like, oh shit, y'all gonna hire me, really? And I knew then, like, all right, that next hire is gonna have to hit. And be it as it may, we got an old coach back, D'Amico. I don't feel like D'Amico is a bad head coach. I don't feel like he is a great head coach. I feel like he is teetering in the middle. His specialties is defense, which is why this defense is very, very. Oh my God, Brandon, man, this show from 4-3 to 2-1. Brandon, my God, Brandon. I'm gonna hit on that and get back to keep the main thing. Everybody good, man. Everybody has jobs. Everybody has other obligations. So, hey, I knew I was gonna be gone for a while because of my contractual obligations to where I'm contractually obligated to go to. Same thing with my other guys, But hey, we all good, man. One day, pretty soon, the team will come together. Even if we gotta, start pre-recording, which I don't want to pre-record because what makes this show go is having a lot of interactions with the fans. So, but come on, Brandon. Cut it out, bro. Anyways, as I was saying, though, it's going to take going into this off season one more time to get it right. And I strongly feel like if you go into this off season, you got to pay CJ. You're going to pay Will Addison. Me personally, I'm more so on the side of paying Will Anderson before I pay CJ. I would let that contract ride, bro. I really would. I really would, bro. Like, this is year 3. You know, we got next year, and then you got that 5th year. I would so strongly get rid of Nick Caley, go hire somebody that's competent. I've been pounding the table for Doug Peterson since, and let's see what that's like. Doug Peterson, Mike McCarthy. Let's see what that's like. Let's get a real life play call in here. I heard through the grapevine that Nick doesn't want somebody with such a strong character, leadership characteristics. This is what I heard through the grapevine. And me and this person, we argued. I didn't believe it because this guy in particular, I'm not gonna say his name, but he felt as if the Texans are purposely hiring guys with little to no experience because they can easily manipulate and control them. I just refuse to believe it. I just refuse to believe it. I strongly refuse to believe it. Now, I will say this though: if you can bring in Doug Peterson or Mike McCarthy as type of guy, somebody that has true head coaching experience, true play calling experience, and let's just see can they fix CJ. Let's just see can they fix the problems because you don't pay them right now. I wouldn't. That's too much of a risk. It's too high of a risk. Too high of a risk with such a low reward. So, Seattle game. I'm not gonna stay on it for too long. It's a loss. We lost. I'm not gonna sit here and give you the exact reasons why the ref didn't do this. It's simple. It's play calling. When things not going right, our leader, that was supposed to be the leader, the quarterback, it just kind of just checks out. Yeah, those guys were stunned. The defense was playing lights out. It's just a lot of things that went the wrong way. At the end of the day, that's really what happened. Was it a winnable game? Every game we step on the field is winnable. Every game is winnable. Especially with that defense we have. Dude, if this offense can put up at least the minimum of 22, 24 points a game, 25, 26 points a game, give me 28, 4 touchdowns a game, we are probably undefeated. Literally. So, but as coach always say, flush it. Let's go to the next thing, right? So we're playing a very, very injury-riddled, beat-up 49ers team. They're coming into our house this weekend. We're going to have the H-Town Blue on. And Mac Jones is starting the quarterback, right? Mac Jones he's having a quote-unquote maybe, well, I say a maybe resurgence for the simple fact that that offense he's playing in has rejuvenated a lot of quarterbacks that were on their way out. Kyle Shanahan does a great job of not only keeping that offensive system alive, but he's also evolving and changing as time's going by. When we had that offense here, when Kubiak was here, he was here as well. Kyle, the teams that we were going against at that time, they couldn't stop it, and you seen what was going to happen: bootleg, play action, rollout, Shaw, deep down the field, Andre or R2, Owen Daniels. Zone read to the left, up to the right with Aaron Foster. You knew what was coming, and you just couldn't stop it. You know, it took for Ed Reed to come here. It was when we had Wade Phillips. Like, we running the same. Nothing's gonna change. This is what's bad, and it happened. Kind of the same thing happened with CJ GJ. I hope that guy does well, man. I hope he finds some else. Yo, Brandon, it's funny you mentioned that. Damn, that shit good. Brandon, it's funny you mentioned that. I forget why I heard of that. Maybe Houston Stressings, but they put so much equity into the defense. It's like the offense is that little child that you forgot you have that's in the back room that you just put a plate down to feed them. They don't come out for family gatherings. They don't come out for nothing. Just get a little plate of food, a little pan to piss in, and that's that. Also, arguing with somebody else the other day, they was creeping on about how CJ just need this, CJ need that, and I told him, I said, man, look, if that draft, if Carolina takes CJ, then we take Bryce. That was one of those drafts where you need a quarterback, take a quarterback. A lot of teams around the league has been in that situation throughout time. A lot of Jets, they've been in that situation throughout time, period. They're just now shifting from that to trying to sign uh, maybe mediocre to what they think is a premier quarterback on the free agency, which is how they came across Justin Fields. Hey, man, the best pick out of that draft was Will Anderson. I strongly feel like if we would have took Will Anderson before CJ, hell, I'd be one even better. Hell, you take CJ, right? No, not CJ. You take Will Anderson. You build your offensive line. You get your weapons. You get everything you need, but that position go into the next season with no quarterback. Keep Davis Mills in there, and you bring somebody that's a bridge quarterback, maybe it's competent, something. Because you're going into that year. That's the year you're going to that year with the first time offensive play calling Bobby Sloyd. Jesus, like, come on, man. What a headache. But anyway, so San Francisco, man, this team is beat up very, very bad. This team has been beat up for the last 2 years, which is crazy. Whoever their physical trainers are, I'm pretty sure they're going to be working at UPS or going to get their CDL pretty soon. It's bad. It's bad. But injuries is no excuse because next man up, you have Robert Saleh as a defensive coordinator who's having a coaching resurgence. They just lost their future Hall of Fame middle linebacker to a broken ankle. And I feel like that defense is not missing a beat. Now, as we know, their offense, I'm not sure if Kittle will participate, but I do know that McCaffrey will be there. And hell, McCaffrey by himself is a problem. McCaffrey himself is a major, major problem. Now, when it comes to this defense, man, I'm not worried about us stopping Kittle if he's playing, us stopping McCaffrey. It doesn't matter. And it's so crazy to say that we're at a time now with this team where the one side of the ball that we used to worry about, we no longer have to worry about. And my issue with that is how long of not worrying about that side of the ball, we have to start back worrying about that side of the ball. We as a franchise never had a team where offense is on point and defense is on point. It's always going to be either or. It's going to be either offense is good, defense is bad, or defense is bad, offense is good. And hell, we had 1 year where the special teams was the Achilles heel. Like it's so crazy that how this shit happens for the Texans, man. But this game here, you're not going to have Nico. 12 is going to be out. 12 not going to be out there. So the laws is, you ain't got no help. And I will say this: Christian Kirk was a very, very wasted 7th-round pick of a trade because this guy is going to be injured at some point. Like, great locker room guy, great culture guy, but can he stay healthy? Nope. All right, my boy, chill, man. What's going on, brother? What you got for us? So, do you think the Texas organization is failing CJ right now as just the offensive coordinator and the head coach? I don't think D'Amico is failing him. He's going to take the blame because he's the head coach. Offensive coordinator. That's the easiest one to blame. The organization. I'm going to ask you a question like this. I don't care who the coach is. I don't care who the coordinator is. It's the player. The organization isn't feeling CJ. The offensive coordinator isn't feeling CJ. The head coach is not feeling CJ. CJ is failing CJ. Point blank period. Too many times have I seen decent players, average players, go somewhere with a play caller who went to the bottom, and that player is hungry. That player wants it, and that player goes out there and demonstrates how dominant he can be. CJ is not that guy that we thought who he was. Period. DQ, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Brandon. Yes, they do. I wouldn't say safety wise. Linebacker more so than safety. I've been hearing a lot of trade rumblings about Christian Harris. There's been a lot. There is a market for Christian Harris. Whether they pull the trigger or not, not sure. EJ Speed has really stepped up in that position. Matt Burt and D'Amico has a lot of belief in Henry To'oTo'o. So that's why you see the increase in playing time. However, linebacker is something you have to look forward to going forward. I have a guy, two guys, matter of fact. The most obvious one is the guy in UT Hill. And my other guy that I was harping on earlier in the year, I was trying to give Texans a tangent. Shout out to him. I haven't seen him in a bull ring in a while. Trying to get him to guess. But my other linebacker, he's in BYU. He is the perfect guy for D'Amico. Yes, I'm with you also here too, Brandon. MJ Stewart cannot be a starter. Starting the pinch, yeah, he's a low vibrational Eric Murray. For what it's worth, Eric Murray plays some good snaps for us. But MJ Stewart is the guy. Honestly, God damn it. I don't even know why I don't even know why MJ Stewart or how MJ Stewart managed to stay on this team that long. Like, how? Same thing with Eric Murray. Like, how did he manage to stay on the team this long? Like, Jesus. But I mean, hey, man, you got things in life that are guaranteed. These are things in life that's guaranteed. Cowboy fans talking about that when they won a Super Bowl. Roaches, taxes, me loving Tim and Chan, and somehow Eric Murray and MJ Stewart being on the Texans as long as they are and were. All right, DQ. I'm going to put it on you right now. Let's say we fire Nick Caley if we lose this game, right? You have nobody in that building, nobody that is qualified to call an offense or the scheme of anything. I made the joke show for last that D'Amico is calling offensive plays. Like, we as fans, we sit at home, watch the game, and we can call things out, and you wonder, like, how hard can it be to call plays in an NFL game? How hard can it be? Like, I've been a coach, you know what I'm saying? And it's not hard. I understand it's the biggest of the biggest. I get it. But goddamn, some shit is just so simple. It's not hard, bro. Like, I know it's a verbiage thing. You calling plays and numbers, and hey, the O-line listening for a number, the receivers listening for a word, and it's technical. I get it, but sometimes keeping the main thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, but there's nobody in that building. If you fire Nick Caley tomorrow, what's today, Friday? Yeah, if you fire Nick Caley, God forbid we lose the game. I highly doubt we lose the game. But just for this conversation's sake, we lose this game, and you fire Nick Caley, who are you gonna go get to replace him? Please, hey, Brandon, DQ, Chill. Those that's watching this right now, please tell me right now, if you fire Nick Caley, who can you go get right now on that Monday? They come in, you hire them on the Monday. They come in that Tuesday, like install whatever they're going to install. We're already past our bye week. The bye week is over with. If you were going to fire this guy, you should have fired him in the bye week, but you didn't because you won games. Brandon, they're not hiring you. No, I'm telling you right now, no. But I'm serious though. All bullshit aside, I'm so serious, bro. Like, who do you go hire? Who? You trade for a coach? You trade for a coordinator? Like, you can do these things, I believe. But who do you get to fix the problem right now? We are too far into decompose which what these guys have quote unquote learned. I don't think they learned shit. True, but not true. There's always somebody to get, but it just it boils down to who wants the job. That's what it boils down to, bro. Who wants the job? You feel me? Like who wants the job? Who wants the job? Oh, Brandon. Nobody. And there's a lot of them that I like, but nobody. I need somebody that's already seasoned. Now, if I want to be technical, like off the top of my head, I'll give you Lane Kiffin. But I don't want Lane. Lane is having he's spiraling out of control out there right now. There is one guy that is very, very controversial due to his racial takes. There's one guy that I believe can fix this offensive line, that can fix this guy that we want to be our leader. There's one guy, and that guy is Gruden. John Gruden. John Gruden. Tell me who you got, DQ. I'm banking on John Gruden. Reason why, in life, no matter your skin color, your race, we all make mistakes. Some are forgivable, some are not. However, as an African American man myself, we as a race as a whole, I hate to get political right now, we always forgive people. We are the most forgiving race. But we talking about football. X's and O's. I don't care what your personality like. I don't care who you love or who you don't like. This is football. Can you come in and help this team win? And I strongly believe that he can help this team win. Now, will it ever happen? No. This organization from day one has not taken chances on players that are potential, as D'Amico call it, energy vampires, or as I would call it, potential divas, a la T.O. Random fact, man. Do y'all know that when they had the expansion draft, that T.O. was an option for this team? Terrell Lawrence was an option for this team. Small fun fact I thought y'all should know. DQ, man, who was your guy from college, man? Give me your guy. Give me your guy. While you pick out your guy, I'm gonna go into the keys of the game. While you give me your guy, man, I'm gonna give our guys my keys to this game for victory on Sunday against the San Francisco 49ers. Number one, keep the main thing. Chubb is a guy that you have to feed the ball to. Chubb needs to have at least the minimum of 15 to 20 carries in the first half. Run the ball. Get him going. He's a guy who needs to finish this game with the minimum of 28 to 30 carries. 15 in the first half, 15 in the second half. However you do it, you get it done. You get him the ball early and get him going. Another thing, that's number one. Get Chubb the ball involved early. Also, you have to slide in Dalton Schultz. As we know, there's been a quote-unquote small baby resurgence with Dalton Schultz due to the fact that when he's involved in the game early, he blocks better. So feed the baby. Hey, mama, what's going on? You feed the baby. So that's two. These are offense, right? Get Chubb going early and on. Get Dalton Schultz going early and on. Number three, this is for the defense. Keep doing what you've been doing. Don't stop. Keep it going. If anything, if this offense stalls out again, this defense is going to have to pitch out a shutout, and B, turnovers that turns into points. So we may get a scoop and score, maybe a pick six, or even a safety. This defense is going to have to give us at least 12 points. Well, times is rough out here, man. 12 points, hell. if the defense can give us at least 8 points, you know what I'm saying? A safety and a touchdown. Hey, I will take it. I will take it. So off the rip, my 3 keys. Get Chubb going early and on, because you're not gonna have Nico, you're not gonna have Kurt, like that mattered anyway. But you get Chubb going running the ball. He's a running back that has to have the ball that gets stronger as the game goes on. I know you're probably thinking about, well, what about Woody Marks? Woody's gonna get his touches. To get Woody involved, I feel like the best way to get Woody Marks involved is to throw him the ball in the short passing game. Get him in space. Simple. I know CJ has a problem with overthrowing and misthrowing people. Hey, you like to dink and dunk anyway, or you like to check down to Woody Marks. He's the guy you should check down to. I predict Woody Marks to have at least a minimum of 5 to 6 catches this game. And he should break one. Dalton Schultz, same thing. Get him involved. Get him involved early. Get his juices to flowing, and he will go block somebody. What you got, Brandon? Hold on. I see you, Brandon. Hold up. All right. If we trade both seconds, how would pick the first you think we get for them? You don't trade that right now at all, bro. So if we don't win this game, if we go on a 3-game losing streak, this season is over, right? So we already had a 1-game losing streak. We lose this game and we lose the next one, the season is pretty much over with. And at that point, you're going to be tanking. All these fighters act like as if you're not tanking. You don't make that trade until this year's all said and done, which means when the regular season's over. You know what I'm saying? Because guys want us to the playoffs, their draft picks are not going to matter or their position because it's going to be at the back of the draft. It also depends on too, Brandon. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. You know, I love draft talk. I love it. Let's see. NFL standings. Let's go conference. As of right now, you have the Jets. The Jets would be the number 1 pick holder if the season ended right now. You got the Jets, the Saints, Titans, Dolphins, and the Ravens will all be fighting for 2 through on down. Looking at these teams right now, Brandon, the Jets need a quarterback. So if the Jets get the first round overall pick, they're going quarterback. No matter where the Titans land, they will not go quarterback due to them just drafting Cam Ward. The Dolphins, they need a quarterback. This is not a quarterback-heavy draft. The Saints need a quarterback. If they're smart, they'll trade for Shador. I look for the Giants and the Cardinals to be somewhere middle of the pack. The Ravens, they're going to do what the Ravens do. They'll draft a defensive end or something. Such a Phillips franchise. DQ. Or Kyle Flood from Texas. I don't want nobody from Notre Dame. I just don't. I wouldn't mind going Kyle Flood. Yeah, honestly, bro, if they would open up the bag, I wouldn't mind Stark. Let Kyle take over and bring me Stark. If we just have to have somebody from the college ranks, but I prefer not to have anybody from college no more. We've been there and done that. What's going on, Mama? It's outside holding, baby. I'm out here 1 deep tonight. The boys is busy, so I gotta hold it down. Shout out to my mama too, y'all. People thought I was kidding when I said the Miko plan was to win every game. Now, bro. Brandon. Every game looks like that too. If you go back since he's been here, every game looks like that, dog. Like every game. D'Amico talks about how he just wants to run the ball, play physical defense, like bro. Yes, You know what? I can't wait to the off season. I can really have fun and talk about things that I really want to talk about. This is just so pointless. This is one of the years Nick series the trade up and grab trade, not trade, but Before I answer that, I am a Nick Caserio guy. I'm not with the fire Nick Caserio games. I like Nick Caserio. People have to understand that good GMs don't fall off trees or don't grow on trees. These guys are molded, tested. They're gonna go through some things. You can't point out a good GM that hasn't had bad picks or bad trades or anything of that nature. You just can't do it. But Space Age, I see. I mean, you see this same Space Age. But I will say this. Due to health, there's a lot of guys that have been on my board has been getting hurt and dinged up and not performing to the standards that I feel like they could. A lot of guys are going to definitely drop this year. This is not going to be a strong draft for quarterbacks. It's not going to be a strong draft for running backs. It's going to be a decent draft at linebackers. You're going to see a lot of offensive linemen, all 5 positions from left to the right. Hit and misses, but the hidden gems are going to be in the second and third round. First round is going to be full of receivers, the Maseratis and things of that nature. There's one guy, I'm not going to say his name because I'm telling you, the Texans need to hire me as a scout, bro. I know they need to hire me. I'm tired of giving this stuff away for free. Matter of fact, I'm not talking about it no more. You know what them, bro. Yeah. I'm my goddamn money. So all right, Space Age, what's going on, brother? I'm not familiar with him, Space Age. And you have to tell me, if you don't mind, looking up what prior qualifications did he have before being at Syracuse. And leading the nation in passing in college is not, in my personal opinion, a highlight. Most teams in college throw the ball anyway. Not many teams play good defenses, but let's see in the SEC, which they're not. So the competition they playing against isn't that good. They believe the fucking nation in passing, but educate me, bro. I'm always willing to learn. The linebacker from BYU. He won't be a first round talent, but he is a plug and play guy. He's number 16 for BYU. Go watch him. Look him up. You'll see. Space Age. 1,000%. Not on defense, though. On offense, yeah. Not on defense. Only on offense. Only on offense. Which is why you got to get a guy that has head coaching experience, that's very competent, that will bring in his own guys. Stop giving me these goddamn first-year guys and expecting greatness out of them. This team's not built that way, bro. It's not. Yeah. All right, what we got, Brandon? Okay. So all 3 of these guys, minus Ward, I knew we had no chance to get. We had a chance to get Zabel and Ibuka. No, they traded up. I don't know if they traded up, but I know they drafted before us. So I know Ibuka was one of those guys that I felt like I was more high on him than I was with Higgins. Wasn't high on Higgins at all. Noel, in my personal opinion, was the better receiver if utilized in the right way. Higgins is a guy that you have to like. He's a finesse receiver. I hate saying this, but you're gonna see the real Higgins come Sunday. What he can do, what he's about. You're gonna see that Sunday if he doesn't get hurt. Knock on wood. Pray the man doesn't get hurt, but you're gonna see what you got, what you have in him. Not saying he's a bad player because he's not. He's not a bad player. He's nowhere near horrible. However, I will say that you should have got Ibuka. I've been happy with Ibuka or Matthew Golden. Those are my two guys that was worth drafting in the first round. Now, the reason why, and this is for you, Brandon, the reason why Nick trades back a lot as of late, especially, he was predicting that CJ would take the next step. You pay him and you get ready because when you got so many first round talents, you know, which is not a bad thing, but at some point we're going to be in cap hell. It's coming. Can't avoid it. It's inevitable. Thanos. Snap. Cap hell is coming, and he's doing everything he possibly can to avoid it. But at the same time, I can't truly say he's doing everything to avoid it because there's so much money in dead cap. Damn. Yeah, Ibuka's going off right now. But hey, let's be real though. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. Let's keep it funky, dude. Even if you had Ibuka right now, the way CJ is playing, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't. Nico is 6'4". Higgins is 6'4", and he's overthrowing those guys. It wouldn't matter. No trades from 6 picks to 24, and everyone keep their picks into the draft night. Yeah. I don't know how it go. He's not trying that hard to avoid with Cam Curtin. Yeah, bro. So okay, Ward personally is a D'Amico guy. Like, and Jimmy Ward got here, it was cool, but we know how Jimmy Ward is. He gonna knock you out the game or knock himself out the game. He's literally there to be a on the field coach. He knows D'Amico's defense. Now, due to his prior personal engagements off the field that has got him off the field, if that don't happen, we're probably in a better shape. We don't see MJ Stewart. If that happens, we probably don't even have to deal with but we probably don't even have or didn't trade for Gardner Johnson. Newman, I didn't understand the Newman assignment to begin with. He's only a teamer. If you was going to bring him or sign him, you should have brought back the special team Hall of Famer and Neville Hewitt. Love Neville Hewitt, man. Like, he played good in the pinch, you know, especially in the Green Bay game. Neville Hewitt was that guy. Kurt, you knew you wasn't getting Dale back this year potentially, and even if Dale does, and I see a lot of you guys on Twitter want Dale to come back. Tank Dale, I love you, bro. But I do not want you to come back right now, bro. The last thing I need is for you to come back and re-aggravate something. I know God is good, man. God is good all the time. But when you're on the field, you are the number one receiver. And I love 12. 12 is my guy. Go blue. 12 is my number one receiver. But when you're on the field, you are CJ's number one target. So with that being said, I respectfully want you to heal and come back 110% because next year is the year, your contract year. You're gonna have to ball out. I'm pretty sure they'll take care with a 1-year deal and get you back right. All right. Space Age. Did y'all hear the feedback of the special teams coach and why he didn't have no? No, I did not. I've been swamped with my prior engagements, my contractual requirements at the moment. If you don't mind, brother, educate me. Let me know what's going on. And that's highly unlikely for our special team coach, Frank Ross, to make excuses for anything, too. Seemed like a very outstanding, high character guy. What was out there, CJ? Man, please. He wants to do what he wants to do. He CJ GJ is a freelancer. He wants to blitz more. He wants to be this. He wants to be that. And I'm not saying that to downplay him. He's a guy that wants to play, that needs to play how he plays in order for him to be effective. And a lot of times, when you do that, you have to be that guy. And unfortunately, his head was too big for his helmet. That's what happened. 2 guys that freelance, 3 guys that freelance. 2 were safeties, Palomalu, Ed Reed. Those guys can freelance because they knew the ins and outs of the defense. You just got here. You should not be freelancing. The 3rd guy was already here for quite some time, J.J. Watt. JJ Watt was so damn dominant that he had to freelance in order to pick the spots to do what he was doing. Nobody was stopping JJ. Those three guys are allowed to freelance in any defense, period, because they're going to produce. All he had to say was, we want to save the world from receiving more steps. I'm fine with it. I don't know. Like, I didn't see that interview. Like, man, if y'all knew what I was doing in real time, maybe y'all would understand. But no excuses. Just educate me. Educate me. I promise to be more in tune with what's going on with this team. You know, being a Texan fan, bro, is very, very. Being a Texan fan and a season ticket holder, as of right now with the team, the way it's set up is just so unsatisfying. It's so emotionally draining. It's like you meet the girl of your dreams, you love her, and she breaks your heart every time y'all talk on the phone. Starts off good. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how was your day? And then at the end of the conversation, she breaks your heart. But you love her, so you're going to call her again tomorrow. And it's like, it's a reoccurring. Like, God damn. But, hey, when you're a diehard fan, you die with the team. At this point, die might be easier than being a fan. I don't know, Brandon. Oh, guys. So stressful. It's so stressful. But keep hope alive, man. Keep hope alive. I'm not going to be in for an hour tonight with you guys. I have some other. Look, I'm a working man. I got to get to it. They counted me out, and they won't call back, but I ain't going to have it a damn saying and go with Geno Smith years back. I agree with it. Even their media coach. Who's their media coach, man? What the hell? They have a media coach. Oh, they got all these goddamn jobs, and they ain't hired me for one. What the hell is a media coach? They wrote me off, but I ain't wrote back. That was the line. Yeah. They wrote me off, but they ain't wrote back. Yeah. Fuck them. You know what? Fuck her too. Regular people. Damn. What are you calling me? I'm on the show. Social media. The media coach. Social media. No, their social media been on point though, bro. Their social media, like when we were winning, is on point. But I mean, shit. Think about it. When you got a job for a team and everybody's losing, well, not everybody, it's everybody because we are losing. Like, it makes everything harder, bro. Like, when you lose, Mellow Mike, what's going on, brother? When you lose a game, it makes it harder to go to work the next day. When you lose a game, it makes it harder to talk to your significant other. When you lose a game, your food tastes different. Your favorite food tastes different, okay? Everything it don't hit the same, bro. You get paid. Hell, the Texas lose, I hit the lotto. Yeah, I'm rich, but team gets lost. Damn, at least I'm rich. Fuck. Anyways, man, someone gotta teach me how to speak to somebody. They teach them how to call plays and actually play football. That's what they teach them. Shit. Hey, man, shout out to Cal. I'm just not seeing your text, man. Shout out to my brothers, man. Needy, Killer, and Doctor, man. Shout out to my guys. Mellow Mike, I agree. I agree 1,000%, brother. 1,000% Mellow Mike. All right, man. Look here. It's 8 o'clock my time, and I gotta go do what I gotta go do. So, about to give y'all guys. I don't have the board like Needy do with the applause and everything, man. But I am gonna shout y'all out from the top, man. Shout out to my boy Willie Jackson, man. Chill. Hey, Willie gonna be at the game too, man. Chill, live it up, bro. Chill gonna be at the game. Hope you cheer him on. Make sure you get a brisket sandwich, bro. It's good. You're gonna love it. DQ, man, appreciate you for coming through, brother. Much love. Hey, mama, once again, appreciate you. You gave me life. Space Age, man, always good to have you in the bull ring. Brandon, as always. Mellow Mike. Mellow Mike. Hey, y'all gotta love Mellow Mike, man. Mellow Mike is a true diehard fan. I'm talking about old school too, man. Like, not saying he old, but Mellow Mike, his knowledge of the game, things he know, the conversations I know I've had with him, like, yeah, very knowledgeable guy. Very. D'Amico saying one thing about Prince Carroll's team, saying another. Yeah, Mello, I'm not gonna play that game. I feel like, matter of fact, Mello, I'm finna go work. You're not old, Mello. You're young, man. Hey, fun fact about Mellow Mike, bro, and please don't kill me, but I've never known nobody with a Bluetooth hearing aid, bro. Bluetooth hearing aid, like, bro, you know how crazy that is? God damn. But hey, this comment here, Mellow Mike, me and you gonna talk off air, bro. We're gonna have a conversation about this one, bro, because I don't wanna say that on the platform and potentially ruin my chances of future employment with the Texans. But I have some speculations. Oh, I got some speculations. Or how the girls say, I got some tea. And I'm sipping some tea. Wait a minute. You say your wife got a mute, but bruh. Bruh. Hey man, look. I love y'all, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, bro. Yo! Oh Lord, Jesus, bro. Man, what in the hell is going on? Hey man. Hey man. Oh, that was too funny, bro. That was too funny, bro. That was a laugh of the day. That was a laugh of the day, man. A laugh of the day. Hey, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I forgot to give y'all guys my she be talking us pretty. Oh my God, Mike, what the? Y'all, it's Mellow Mike, man, the one and only. But hey, I'm gonna leave y'all with this stuff before I go. Excuse me. Scoring predictions. I predict this game. I say we're gonna win this game, and I'm gonna take the Brandon approach. We should win this game 14-9. Okay, 14-9 Texans, and we win this game with a pick six by Stingley, who gets back right. And the other touchdown comes from Nick Chubb. CJ probably threw a pick, knowing him. Loose man. Anyways, man, scoring predictions 14-9, Texans win. And I would do my best to see you guys on Tuesday. Hopefully the gang is back together. If not, you'll at least see me. Maybe it's only for 5 or 10 minutes, depending on how things go. But I got you. Oh, damn, Miller got 16-9. God damn. It's going to be a field goal frenzy, I bet. Being deaf and all that bad. No trust in Caleb. No real 150-yard game. Something got to give, man. But look here, I got to go, man. Much love. Half of y'all got my number. Brandon, Mellow, Mike, Chill. You know what it is from day one. Of course, my mama, she gave me birth to me. But y'all want to holler at me, man, shoot me a text, man. I'm about to go lock in and get busy, man. Texas on 3, Texas on me. I will see you guys on Tuesday. Hopefully the gang is back together. All right? Y'all drink y'all water. Stay prayed up, man. These are some crazy times we're going through. Much love.